Hello everyone, so today I'm actually sharing with you fresh cranberry sauce. It's a recipe that's been passed down to me from my mom. So you're going to need some water. I squeezed some fresh oranges, so I have just about under a cup. You want some brandy, whiskey or scotch will do as well. I'm actually using brandy. This is the bottle, and you'll need a quarter cup of brandy, and you also need half a cup of water. And then for sugar, you can choose if you want to use raw sugar, cane sugar. I'm just using granulated sugar, and it's 1.5 cups. And then cranberries, I'm using fresh cranberries. You can pick them up at the grocery store or the market. And before I squeeze my oranges, I made sure to get the rind off of them, because you will need about 2¼ tablespoons of the grated rind. So again, sugar, you can choose whatever you'd like to substitute for. You're going to begin with a medium-sized pot on your stove, and you want to slowly bring all of the items to a boil. So I have just about under a cup of orange juice, half a cup of water, a quarter cup of brandy, and the 2 tablespoons of the grated orange rind. For cranberries, you will need about 3 cups of fresh cranberries. If you need, you can add more, but 2-3 cups of fresh cranberries will do the trick. And then you just want to add the sugar to the liquids. You want to use a nice deep saucepan so you avoid any burns. Once you start putting the cranberries, they do tend to pop. For about 5 minutes, you want to stir all the liquids together until the sugar dissolves, and you will see that it starts to boil, and the liquid will diminish, and that's okay. Just keep stirring it though. Don't turn your back on it so that it doesn't burn. Well, after about the 5 minutes and you see the liquid is bubbling, you can add the cranberries to it. Now be careful when you add the cranberries, because they will pop, and they make a popping sound, and you'll see the skin actually crack open, but they do need to be cooked for about 5 minutes. You're also going to need a teaspoon of ground ginger and 2 tablespoons of red currant jelly. So now what you want to do is remove your saucepan from the heat. However, I seem to have quite a bit. Added a little bit extra orange juice, and I did add a little bit over the 3-cup mark of cranberries. So I'm going to add a little bit more red currant jelly just to thicken up the sauce, but I don't want it to make it look like jello. So I'm going to add in close to maybe 3.5 tablespoons, but you really should be only using 2 for this recipe, depending if you added extra liquid. If you did add extra liquid, you could wait till some more of it evaporates before you add the cranberries, but I just was not patient enough, so I didn't evaporate as much. So I have a little extra cranberry sauce, but this stuff freezes so well in your deep freezer, and you can pull it out for another meal in future, or you can put it in smaller containers and use it kind of on the go here and there with even some chicken. It doesn't just have to be with turkey. So you want to make sure you dissolve the red currant jelly and make sure the ginger is all blended into your sauce, and then that's it. You can just pour it into your serving dish and it is ready to go. And this cranberry sauce is delicious. I do not like canned cranberry sauce. I've tried it once in my life, and oh my goodness, I think it was probably the grossest thing I've ever tried. So I think you'll be very happy to try and make this recipe. I'd love to hear if you're a homemade cranberry sauce maker or if you're just a can buyer, but I can't do canned cranberry sauce. I hope you enjoyed this little cooking recipe with me. It's super simple. I just thought I'd share it with you guys. And I wish all my fellow Canadians a happy Thanksgiving weekend, although things are a little different this year. You know, what are you going to do? Anyways, until next time, everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now. I made a known man. I said, tell me your story.
got a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got.